Welcome to Tyler's Talk Late Show, and today is January the 19th, 2021. Man, January's taking so long to go away. But ladies and gentlemen, we got some Royal Rumble people will be joining the Royal Rumble. Well, technically, I think it was one person. Nope. I think it was 3 women and 1 guy. So the guy that says he's going to be on the Royal Rumble on Twitter it was Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy will be going to the Royal Rumble. And the 3 women that will be on the Women's Royal Rumble match that will happen next Sunday will be Peyton Royce, Shayna Baszler, and Alexa Bliss. Before we get to the Raw matches, like you join, a lot of creepy things happen with Alexa Bliss and Asuka. And we found out Randy Orton will still be in the Royal Rumble match. It's just, he's going to look different now. But we'll get to that when we get there. But ladies and gentlemen, we got 2 talk shows happen here tonight. We got the Dirt Sheet. We got Miz and John Morrison talking about, they had a big guest, and that's Goldberg. And then they brought out Goldberg, but it wasn't Goldberg, it was Gilbert, making his return to WWE again. Oh my god, every time Goldberg is out here, Gilbert is around the corner to make fun of Goldberg. But Gilbert came out, and then he says a whole bunch of words, saying that how is he training to versus Drew McIntyre for the WWE title at the Royal Rumble. And then we thought Drew McIntyre came, but we all know he was positive. He got tested positive to the COVID-19, so he can't come to WWE. So they had to make fun of him as well, because Miz and John Morrison knows they can't get their butt kicked, because Drew McIntyre can't come to the Thunderdome. So this is their chance to make fun of him as well. So there's a guy that came out with a wig and a toy sword, not a real sword, toy sword, and he was a small, chubby guy coming out, and ladies and gentlemen, he wasn't even Scottish. He wasn't speaking Scottish. Oh God, what the hell was that? Ow. I think that was a combine of sneeze and a cough. Oh. Ow. That did not feel good. I'm okay, guys. I'm okay. That did not feel good. That took almost all my breath by doing that sneeze and a cough. Oh, my God. I'm sorry you guys had to see that. Oh, my Lord. Never done that before. I thought it was a sneeze and then a cough came out. Whew. What were we talking about again? Oh yeah, the chubby guy. The chubby guy came out to dress as Drew McIntyre. He was losing his wig. And the Miz was upset because it was planned out. But John Morrison was supposed to find the actors. And he did not find good actors. And ladies and gentlemen, we guess that the Miz is going to cash in his Money in the Bank at the Royal Rumble. Let's see what happens there. If he does cash in, nothing else happened. Nobody really attacked anyone. Even Alexa Bliss's playground, nobody attacked anyone. But it was just creepy. We had Alexa Bliss's playground talk show, or whatever you want to call it. It's not Moment of Bliss anymore. But she keep on talking to this imaginary friend that's on the swing set with her. And then she called out Asuka, and Asuka was about to sit on the swing set with Alexa Bliss, but Alexa Bliss says, no, somebody's sitting there, or you don't sit there. And then Asuka got a little scared, and she said, okay, I want to stand near the slide. So they slide, and then Asuka was doing dancing and all that stuff. Alexa Bliss got mad. And then Asuka said, yowie, wowie, and she got a little trigger of that too. And then she says, the Fiend is still here. Asuka says, the Fiend is still, he's okay, he's here. And then Alexa Bliss got upset, says, don't say his name. And then a rocking horse, I think that's what it's called, those toys. A rocking horse was rocking all by itself. Asuka saw it, and she got scared. She walked out of the ring, and then we just saw Alexa Bliss sitting on the rocking horse and rocking. It was just creepy. It looked like a ghost was rocking the rocking horse. So let's get to the Monday Night Raw. To start on Monday Night Raw, we got the Burn Randy Orton, but he was wearing a mask. I guess it's a healing mask for burn people, whoever got burned. I guess that's what it is. And then he shows some videos of Alexa Bliss and his sub and all that stuff, even what happened last week, and Fireball, and what he did to the Fiend. But with the Fireball, he doesn't blame Alexa Bliss. He blames the Fiend. He thinks the Fiend is part of it. Well, what we've seen in the main event, maybe he's right. We will tell you guys about that when we get there. So, and then Randy Orton says he will be in the Royal Rumble match because he thinks the Fiend doesn't want him win the Royal Rumble 3 times because he did it in 2009 and 2017, and he wants to do it 3 times, just like Stone Cold Steve Austin did. But the Fiend will not let him do that. Will the Fiend be in the Royal Rumble match? Or eliminate Randy Orton, but he's not part of the match, just like Shane McMahon did with Shawn Michaels. He was in the Royal Rumble match, and then he eliminated him. I think it was like 2004, that one. And then, I think it was 2004 or 3, something like that. I don't remember which one it was, but I remember Shane McMahon, he was not in the match, and he threw out Shawn Michaels. Is that what the Fiend going to do to Randy Orton? I don't know. We will find out. Let's see. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got our first match. We had the women's, one half of the women's tag team champion, Charlotte. Charlotte Flair will go one-on-one with Peyton Royce. But Charlotte was about to do her entrance. But, ladies and gentlemen, she got attacked before the match by Peyton Royce. But the match still continued after the commercial break. It continued, and it was a pretty decent match. Not bad. Peyton Royce was doing a good job here. There was some botches, but that's okay. And then, looks like Charlotte was about to win until Ric Flair came out to distract Charlotte Flair. But not just him. Lacey Evans came out with one. She was wearing one of Ric Flair's robes. And then a commercial happened, and then they walked away. I guess they left, and Joe and Charlotte was still distracted. Keep on calling Lacey Evans out. But, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match with the figure eights was Charlotte Flair. But Charlotte Flair wouldn't let go of the figure eight to get send a message to Ric Flair and Lacey Evans. But she did let go, because I think there's going to be a disqualification if she doesn't listen to the referees. But, ladies and gentlemen, that was pretty decent over there. But we have Retribution. They're doing the same thing, but this time, same thing what they did to Ricochet. But now they're doing to Xavier Woods because what Kofi Kingston did to Ali, I think it was 2 years ago, when Ali was supposed to be in the Elimination Chamber match, but he got injured and then Kofi took his spot. And then he took his spot at WrestleMania, and then he wins the WWE title. Ali's upset about that, and he's happy that Kofi is injured now, that he could take Kofi's spot. I don't know what's going to happen there. But we got Maze versus Xavier Woods in the match. Pretty decent, not bad. But the winner of that match was Maze. But before the match even happened, Ali was yelling at Xavier Woods, yelling at him, and then Xavier Woods just shut him up by punching him in the face. But Maze gets the win, and ladies and gentlemen, Ali went to the camera and sent a hard message to Kofi Kingston. I don't even remember what he says. Then we had Shayna Baszler versus Mandy Rose. Shayna did announce that she will be in the Royal Rumble match for the women's. And she said she doesn't care if she throws out Charlotte Flair or Mandy Rose or even her own tag team partner, Nia Jax. Nia got a little upset about that. And then they were bickering when they came to the ring. But it was a pretty decent match, not bad. Shayna versus Mandy Rose, not bad. But the winner of that match was Shayna. Then we had AJ Styles versus Ricochet. Just like Drew Gulak, Ricochet has to fight to be part of the Royal Rumble match. And again, it's going to be against AJ Styles. But ladies and gentlemen, this match was terrific. I enjoyed this match but the winner of that match was AJ Styles with a Styles Clash. It was a pretty good Styles Clash. But Lady Johnny gets the win, and Ricochet would not be part of this year's Royal Rumble. He was on last year's. He did a low blow on Brock Lesnar. Now he's not going to be on there. So what it means for what I think about that, and there's going to be 2 different surprise entrants that will be on the Royal Rumble, because 2 main superstars, and that's on Raw, will not be on the Royal Rumble match. So those 2 spots, Drew's and Ricochet's, we're going to have a return or a debut. I don't know what we're going to have, but one of those is going to happen. That's what I think. Then we had the Hurt Business in a 6-man tag team match. Cedric, Bobby Lashley, and Benjamin will be versing Lucha House Party and Riddle. Riddle, his foot got hurt because Riddle tried to talk to the Hurt Business before the match, and then Mr. Bobby Lashley stomped on his foot because Riddle's not wearing shoes. He's wearing flip-flops. So he had to tape that up. But ladies and gentlemen, looks like the Hurt Business is not really doing so well. They won't get along. They were tagging each other when they're not supposed to be tagged and all that stuff. And oh my goodness. And then we got Shelton Benjamin shoving Cedric Alexander out of the ring. And we see MFB grabbing his throat to calm Cedric Alexander down. Oh my goodness. But ladies and gentlemen, Bobby Lashley got sick and tired of this. So he tagged himself in. Cedric was upset about it. And then he speared Grand Metalik. And then he made him submit. And ladies and gentlemen, what's going to happen? What's happening with the Hurt Business? They have all the gold. It's just they can't work together. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got Jeff Hardy versus Jackson Ryker. Jackson Ryker and Elias still don't know how to do their singles. Come in the match and help me or not help me. Jackson Ryker told Elias, don't come and help me. Don't interfere. But it was a pretty decent match until Jeff Hardy got attacked by Elias when he was about to do the Swanton, and then Mr. Elias knocked him off the turnbuckle, and Jeff Hardy wins by disqualification. And then more bickering happening between Jackson Ryker and Elias until Jeff Hardy's baseball slide Mr. Elias into the barricade, and then Jackson Ryker just beat up Jeff Hardy. We had our main event. It was weird because half of the match we got a cheery, happy Alexa Bliss in her pink shirt and her overalls against Asuka, and then the lights goes out, and then we had a commercial break. After the commercial break, we just see the darkness Alexa Bliss with black makeup on, black clothes on, and she was not smiling anymore. And the ring, the lights was purple and darkish. And every time Asuka was trying to do a strike, Alexa Bliss reverses that strike and all that stuff. But Asuka did some moves. But the crazy things is Alexa was doing some of the things that Bray Wyatt does. That weird spider thing that he does in the turnbuckle. He has his head, he'll get it backwards. Ow, that hurts. I can't do that because I'm not that flexible. But Alexa Bliss did that, and then she was about to do the Amanda Claw because she got hit in the face, and she wiped off, I guess, the blood or the makeup off her, and it was about to do the Amanda Claw onto Asuka, but she fucked that away. To end the match, we got Alexa Bliss doing the Sister Abigail to get the win against Asuka. And then she's looking right into the camera, and then the picture like the Fiend does, and then she went back to normal with her cheery Alexa Bliss, and then out of nowhere it says, "Let me in." Creepy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys for Impact Wrestling's tomorrow. That's all for me today. Hope you guys are ready for the Royal Rumble. We heard that Drew McIntyre is coming back next week. he's going to go face-to-face with his opponent at the Royal Rumble, Goldberg, next week as well. Let's see what else is happening. What's going to happen with Randy Orton? Is he going to fight with that mask on? Or he's going to fight with a big cast on his face? I don't know. We will find out. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for me today. Time is out. Bye-bye.